I mean, who am I? I'm just a guy with an opinion. I'm rarely right. I don't really use my brain before I speak. I don't really process things too well. I got a very, very low IQ. The last thing I am is intelligent. And I treat people very, very shitty. You know, I don't get along with people. I do bad business. Um, I tend to take advantage of people. Yeah, I mean, I tend to be a snake in the grass. I like to try to even work with my ops. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because a bag is a bag. Priorities, principles, morals, none of that shit ever matters with a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put all of that on the table, make all of that clear. And by the way, um, Easy, I just want to make sure that you always understand you are always very, very welcome to use clips of me, whether it's on Battle Rap Those, DNA 2, Hip Hop is Real, Twitter, or even on my page. You know, you're always welcome. You know what I'm saying? Take a clip, react, respond, leave me alone, never say my name or whatever. I'm constantly going to say you guys' names because I just want to be my little blogging podcaster reactor self. So I'm telling you, I'm always going to talk about what's in the news and I'm always going to respond to things that I think are like cool topics for the channel, whether it's for me personally or I think the fans are going to enjoy it. So, you know, if it's like, oh no, fuck that, I'm the algorithm, y'all niggas got to talk about me, I'll never talk about y'all. That's on you. You don't have to talk about me, but you're welcome to if you like to. And if you want to use clips or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I won't feel bullied or anything like that. So, let's get to it. This clip of Easy the Block Captain. Um,
Get it together.
get it together.
Oh,
DNA. Yeah, pardon me, y'all. When I was laughing, I didn't want to cut Easy off. I was trying to be a gentleman. But the part I was laughing at was first of all, like Easy, it obviously got under your skin. You felt the need to jump out of your extremely secure relationship and address why you weren't at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So for some reason, you felt the need to speak up on that. But what really made me laugh is when he was like, yo, she don't even be like disrespecting y'all or talking bad at y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of almost sounded like you have an issue with it, like a little bit. You was like, but don't get it twisted if I make that call. And I was just like, I'm laughing. I was like, wait, what are you trying to say? Like you call Rem like to turn up like I thought you the man in the relationship. That nigga said, "Don't get it twisted, like, cause if I make that call, she's gonna stop playing with y'all." It's like, no, you make these people stop playing. You the man. That was insane that you said that. But you got a lot of classic quotes these days, E. So shout out to you, man. I love the entertainment. Um, Also there, you know, when you talk about yo, Rem don't even be dissing y'all most of the time, and you sound them once again like you kind of want her to more, like, yo, nah, get at them niggas because they have an issue with me. You want to know, all jokes aside, why she would be smart to carry it like that? I'm not in y'all business at that level, of course. Who am I? You know, I'm just a guy with an opinion, as always. I think it's smart because that phone call audio, she heard exactly what we heard. She has ears just like the next person. All that stuff about I'm not trying to call it extortion, like, you know what I'm saying, but there seemed to be like there's some pressure that can come, and I bet you that element is there, like contingency plan on some old like worst case scenario. You could expect possible business to fly. You know what I'm saying? So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna listen to audio like that. And then I'm going to talk about all these people that I don't have to burn a bridge with behind their back, knowing how you move and how you carry it and the things that you said behind my back. And then you and I stop talking for like, let's say a week or two. And then here goes you burning the rest of my shit down. You know what I'm saying? I think that's also part of her quietness too. You know, it's just like I could barely co-sign this nigga publicly, and I think that's another reason why you feel the need to address things like the Super Bowl, and it got under your skin before too. That's why you did the whole like, you love that's the punchline. It used to tell people it was people were saying that like it bothered you that you wasn't publicly getting claimed, but if you're the guy that's making the calls as well, it's just like you wonder why people go like, who's the nigga in the fucking in the relation? Like who's wearing the pants? But anyway, different conversation. I'm just joking. I'm just being sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? Don't be offended. It's just what We're just joking, having fun. You talk shit about me too. Talk about my hat. Say it's bedazzled or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. Diss me. Um, should we address I even call the op nigga ARP. Or I even text the op nigga ARP. So part of me feels like you put that out there, to try to get in front of it because maybe you embarrass yourself a little bit and you don't know what's to come from somebody like me. Now, I just happen to be very, very chill. And people, let me bring you guys up to speed. So this is Easy and J Mills back and forth. Speaking of them, I might have to go live again later on today. Everybody keep your eyes and ears open. Um anyway, so they got their own little back and forth, and some of us are entertained by it. I'm watching it. I'm hoping some diss tracks drop. I'm hoping that they continue to just entertain us because they're monetizing it as well. Like every time Easy gets up there and he starts ranting and going crazy on J Mills, he's monetizing. And J Mills is doing the same thing. When he uploads a title that says J Mills destroys Easy, it's content. And I'm in on the action. Bloggers are in on the action. We know how the culture works. You know what I'm saying? So nobody act holier than thou or above it. Okay. But anyway, during their back and forth, there was a time where they was both saying that Easy reached out to T Top to book him and J Mills. J Mills had a nice rebuttal. Like, did y'all pay attention to what he just said? Mr. Algorithm, Mr. Poppin, Mr. I got money for this, money for that, whatever, to beat up bloggers at events. I'm pay because I'm the bag and all the type of stuff. So I'm gonna pay the security guards and all that. He reached out to another battle rapper to book him versus a guy that ain't even worthy because he's only dissing on music track. Oh, that was a good one, Mills. That was a good one. So I was a little surprised at that. I definitely was a little surprised at that. And I also made a call out recently after his channel situation. I was just like, I mean, it's clearly bag chasing right now. So you're the one that comes out, you announce Chrome 23 is pretty much either over or not doing anything this year, whichever one it is. If I don't know if Frank is helping you out a lot or you got sponsorship that's still active right now, it doesn't seem so. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You've been olive branching URL for far too long. Smack finally came out and says niggas like that you gotta kill, and then you still got on another live after that and giggled about it. And I was just like, can't nobody put the K word in a sentence with my name? You won't hear no response from me at all because my name don't belong in no sentence got the K word in it unless we have those type of energies amongst each other. And once you say that in my direction, I know what it is. I'm not coming back online and giggling with you. That was one of the goofiest things I've seen in a long time. But it still points in the direction of like, yo, the bag requirement right now is serious. Is serious. Like we're even clicking these alleged links and emails because you think it's some sponsorship from Road related, and then it takes down your channel. So it's just like, yo, we could all see what's going on. We can see, right? We got we can process. We got common sense. I didn't expect you to turn in my direction. So for those that forgot that, Ease and I used to be best friends. We used to be extremely close. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang out at his house. He used to hang out at mine. We attended each other's weddings, birthday parties. We know each other's kids, all that type of stuff. I'm being sarcastic right now, but we used to be very, very cool. Okay. Um, he gets booked with Cassidy. I start interviewing Cassidy while Easy is tucked away in the shadows, hiding until like 5 days before the event when he finally pops out. Cassidy's got him hidden. And my interviews promoting the event, hanging around with my boy, my friend Cassidy, and talking about the battle, maybe throwing in a little curve here and there, maybe nothing too crazy. Just that got him to turn around and text me about some you doing this on this and I lost respect for you. And hold on to the I lost respect for you. It's going to tie into another video that we got to pull up in a second. But he does this whole text of I lost respect for you. And it's the Marlo shit. Like, oh, you want it to be one way. You think you can talk to somebody like me about what I should or shouldn't be doing in that type of respect, you got the wrong one. So I'm like, all right, keep it like that. You go your way, I'm gonna go mine. And I've been removing my grace from the young man ever since. Anytime I would normally say, I'll leave that type of topic alone because that's my homie. For him, I cover it. I say, I don't care. I don't need to protect him anymore because we're no longer best friends. You know, like he had the nerve to come at me like that. He chose the wrong one. He thinks that he can control things because he's a super algorithm. Let me show him I'm not like that at all. He got the wrong one. So fast forward. We're now super duper ops, like he said in this video. We're ops. We hate each other's guts when we see each other's up. We're really trying to take each other's lives out here. You know what I'm saying? Me and Eazy The Block Captain. But what, like earlier this week or something like that? Like less than 5 days ago or something like that? I look at my phone. And this would have never got put out unless he did the clip that we just played. I didn't say nothing about this shit. But I look at my phone and it's Eazy The Block Captain. And of course, on the video there, he's already being aggressive with Jay Mills, and then he brings me in that mention. I even text the op nigga ARP. Maybe you could get him outside. His text message is extremely cupcake. It's nowhere near the same energy. It's one of those like, hey man, like I know you and I don't see eye to eye all the time, but you know, if you want to book me and Jay Mills, I'm just reading it like this gotta be a troll. This can't be. This absolutely cannot be. Like we are ops, right? Like you just text me, I lost respect for you, and I get it now. Smack can say you gotta kill a nigga like that, and you still willing to go work with a nigga like that or work with them. So maybe I should have thought that you're not really standing on the energy that we both expressed to each other when we said I'm going my way and you're going your way. Maybe I shouldn't have never expected you to stand on it. Damn, this stream doesn't even make any sense anymore now that I think about it. But anyway, let me still continue. So I'm reading it, and I give him the grace of not even responding to this shit. There was a point where I was just like, should I like scare him or something? Like, should I punk him? Should I punk him? You know what I mean? Like, should I reply to this? Like, why would you dare ask me to break bread with you, you bitch ass, suck ass nigga? Like, I was gonna like mess with him, like, you know, like scare him a little bit. And I didn't. I told myself I'll leave it alone. I'll let one other person know, like, yo, you can't believe who the. I'll let one other person know, and he was just as shocked as I was. You know, he was probably more shocked than I was. I didn't say nothing. No blog. Did blog since then. Never said anything. Never had any plans to say anything publicly. No text, no nothing. He wanted to put it out there. I think that not getting a response left him uneasy. Bars left him uneasy. And it's like, damn, I really just punked myself. This nigga ain't even answer. Like, damn, like that makes me feel small. And if ARP speaks on it, that could make me look small. I really reached out to this nigga because T-Top's not interested in booking a battle, as we heard. Smack said you got to kill niggas like that. Chrome ain't here right now. Rem is off at the Super Bowl this weekend. Fuck it, text ARP. Yo, I know we don't see eye to eye, my black man, my black brother. But can you entertain me versus Jay Mills on your shit? I know you could make it happen. Want to know how I know you could make it happen of all people? Because you are to be respected. Now, he didn't say that part, but that's the interpretation, right? Leave that shit on fucking red. Kidding me? We are not the same. We are not the same. I'm not moved by money. I'm not moved by opportunity. You're not a real algorithm in real life to me. I don't stop what I'm doing because Eazy The Block Captain wants to do a battle with you. I don't even reply based on our morals and principles over here. And that's why I couldn't understand why you were olive branching URL. But Smack was right. He was on point where he says, it's not always about the money. But that's not the case with you. Your morals and principles don't stay intact. That's snake in the grass level shit. That's what produces that type of slithering in the weeds. Somebody that'll call you his op, somebody that'll tell you I don't respect you, somebody that'll fuck over your account, do all this type of stuff, whether this league or that league. But then when they're down and out, instead of clicking a fucking steal my page link, that sooner or later they're gonna turn your way after 5 days and talk about, yo, man, you want to work together? I'm not even supposed to trust you. You're not even supposed to trust me. I'll book you. $4,000, no deposit. I'll lock it in if Jay Mills is down. That's my offer to you. Take it or leave it. That's how much I respect working with him. Sick, insane. Can't fucking believe it. So adding RBE to the list of reaching out, trying to get something done, we still got to ask the same question, Mr. Big Baller, because you didn't got into it with Holla arguing and going back and forth. Talk about you got the two like platinum Visa cards or some shit like that. Like you balling out of control. You got money to waste. You got money to just drop on your security guards. Like you'll slap that nigga at the event. That blood, he talking shit. It's going down because I got the bag. I'm the bag. That's you, right? Just book you and Jay Mills yourself. Just book. You know how many battles I've done that weren't supposed to get done? Like I'm pretty sure Jay Mills is standoffish to you, and he already expressed on the podcast with Geechee and Jazz that he's less interested of battling because of his on beat situation and how he's running his channel, and most of us respect that. He found a nice situation for himself right now. I want to see him just bomb on people randomly. I don't even want him to have a back and forth. I just want him to bomb because the quality of the work that he's putting out is that good. And I'm going to recap it all. I'm going to be here and entertain as a hip hop fan for all of it, for all of that shit. But it's got to add up with you sometimes, buddy. So when we look at it and we say, you're asking other leagues to do it, I want you to pull out your platinum Visa card and I want you to book Jay Mills yourself. For example, Math versus Sirius. Sirius Jones absolutely never wanted to do that battle. Ever. I bet you that battle is harder to make happen than you versus Jay Mills. For you. Right? Want to know how it happened? I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. That's how it happened. Sirius Jones never wanted to battle Math. He always wanted to fight Math. I'm just giving 1,000. I mean, Math and Sirius both know that. He wanted to fight him. He did not want to battle him. I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. That's how that happened. Shit, you want another one? Max Out 2. Hitman was not interested in rematching Calico. But when the Mook battle fell out and that wasn't going to happen, I said, don't worry, Holla, I'm going to figure something else out. When I called him and I doubled his bag for Calico at Max Out 2, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. That nigga giggled. And they said, yo, give me a second just to get my mind together and call you right back. And then probably like an hour or so, 2 hours or so, he called me back. He said, all right, let's do it. I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. I've done that a million times, you know. You got it, you know, minus the lamp behind you in your where you're doing your blogs from. That lamp says call ARP, beg smack, hit up T-Top. The lamp says that, but your words say different. I'm going to go on your words. I'm going to forget about the lamp in the background, the desk lamp. I'm going to forget about that. And I just want to believe that you got it. You're able to pay yourself as the algorithm, the biggest battle rapper in the world. Nothing moves without you. And then Jay Mills, who ain't nothing, doesn't count in this culture. I'm pretty sure broke to you or whatever he is to you. I'm pretty sure you can give him an offer. He's gonna say, fuck it, let's get on stage then. And then you have everything you want and more. And you get to monetize it yourself. You get to own it yourself. You get to do all that stuff. Stop calling your ops. Stop begging your ops. Don't text your ops. This is your words, right? Don't text your ops. Do it yourself or call Rem. Why don't you have those two options? Are those not supposed? That was the whole plan that you presented. That was your power. That's why you abused that position that you had. Chrome and trenches. That's the knockout punch. Just a couple months ago, you were saying Chrome 23 is the second most known league. And then all it took for you was 3 weeks later to come out and say, yeah, Chrome is done this year or Chrome is done. It's like, that same shit happened to Surf. That be that karma. Talking about that we the new Rucker, like trying to shit on RBE or some shit like that. And then we find out Gerald's paying for it and that goes away. Now that's the same for your trenches. Nah, man, stick up for the trenches. Don't let trenches go out like that. Do not let trenches go out like that. Book you versus J Mills on your own. Leave ARP alone. Leave Smack alone. Leave T Top alone. Stop texting Frank. You swipe that platinum card. Go book J Mills or another big battle on the trenches yourself. Show us the power of trenches yourself, Mr. Algorithm. Okay. Now let's move on to another piece of footage. Shout out to Schmicky. Hey Mickey, I got a problem with you before I click play on this spot right here. The problem with you, Mickey. Here's some advice for you too, Mick. Ain't none of y'all above my advice. Mickey, stop saying you're not gonna do nothing. I'm never gonna say it again. I'm never gonna address this. We never gonna do this. I'm never gonna drop. Stop saying that. These people are too unpredictable. They don't be solid. They be snakes in the grass. They do weird stuff. You might wake up one morning and Verb is talking about he knows 5 R&B singers that slept with you, and you might feel the need to cut on the camera and laugh about it. Don't put yourself in a box, Mickey. I know you're blogging, using your channel now. You never know what Eazy. You might wake up to a text message of him reverting from what we're about to play, the same way I did 5 days ago. And then he does another stream trying to get ahead of it and say, yo, Mickey, my ops. And you're going to be like, yo, why are you on camera calling me your op? And you just text me asking me to book you. So don't put yourself in that spot. These people are unpredictable and they don't stand on shit. They switch with the winds. All right. Don't put yourself in a box, Mick. But speaking of losing respect for somebody, all right, let's play it.
Yeah, he was mad. Yeah. So okay. So let's get this straight, right? So I think Eazy went off like, yo, I think he said, I don't know what he said, but I text him like, we can't like bars be. No way, y'all preach all that shit and you overhype that. You hype over that. I said, yo, the setup matters, Eazy. Bro, stop. I was like, damn. Also, a lot of people like that bar. I'm not even going to argue with you. Y'all in the barbershop, obvious. Y'all niggas disappointed me, lost respect for y'all, no lie. That's how I'm reading this. I'm like, Eazy, it's just a round. There are 2 more rounds left. Right? I said, bro, the crowd reacted to the bar. Y'all hyping that whack ass bar. You hyped the bar. You tapped them and said it was a good bar. You did that. I didn't tap Cass after that bar and say you got one. You did that.
You did that.
You told him this round was fire. Either you're not a good rapper or you a bad friend. I said, when does Cass listen to anybody? Eazy. Cool. So then Eazy comes back around after I take out True Foe. So I'm in the middle of taking out True Foe. And as a rapper, we go and we look at the reactions. I'm looking at every reaction. If you got 2 views on it, I'm watching. I'm one of those views. If you got 13,000 views on one of the reactions, I'm one of those views. So I see Eazy. So Eazy is like, you don't get no points for taking out True Foe. You don't get points for taking out True Foe. I said, Eazy, he paid him to diss me, Eazy. I'm from New York City. We rap. Like we rap. Like that's all we do is rap. Like that's it. Don't play with me. I can't speak for what they do in St. Louis. I can't speak for what they do in Chicago. That type of rapper in his environment, not the whole cities. I don't want to get that misconstrued. I'm talking about these particular MCs and who they are around. You pay somebody to diss me, I'm going crazy. Because why would you do that? This is not a battle. I didn't get paid. Why are you paying him? I'm explaining this to Eazy. I say to him, I'm reading it verbatim. I said, listen, I'm killing the hired hits. 90% off. Everything must go. Eazy, what did you say? At this point, killing Verb is low points. That's odd. I respond back to him. I never wanted points. This is after Solid came out. Eazy is telling me don't drop your last song versus True. He can't rap. I'm listen because you want to talk. Since you want to talk Eazy, I'm letting the ratchet go. I don't give a damn. It's pointless to drop this last song versus True. He can't rap better than you. I said it's the principle. It's about the principle. I'm literally from New York City. We rap. I rap for a living. I don't have another gig, bro. My integrity is something that I hold high and dear. My pen. I don't play about that, bro. You see how you don't play about your name, Eazy? Niggas could play with my name all they want. Niggas could play and say all of it. But once you talk about my pen, or once you engage with me on that level, I see red, bro. And I'm sorry that that's not how you see things. Okay? Now, he's saying, what's the principle? Nigga, you picking on True Foe. I said, bro, a nigga paid a nigga to diss me. He gots to go. I'm reading it verbatim. He gots to go. Eazy put exclamation points. I'm not going to show the text. I'm just reading it. I said, we hashtagging this nigga. Join in and laugh at him. And he said, this is a bad joint. I said, like you said in your blog, it's levels. He a New York nigga. I don't get no points. I'm not mad. He don't pay no shooter and he ain't got no bullets to finish. You can't pay a shooter and you ain't got no bullets to finish the job. He said it was to help Foe out. I helped Foe out. Verb didn't help Foe out. I helped Foe out. If Foe disses Verb or Foe disses anybody in this community, the people that reached out to him don't reach out to him. He dissed me, I engaged back, and the people that hit him up because it's me. Let's be clear. Shout out to True Foe. Street niggas don't. I'm the only one out here outside of True Foe that's promoting Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch. I'm still promoting the project. February 27th. It's me. Right? I want to be a reactor. I did 3 songs in 24 hours, packed them up and got them out of here. I begged True Foe not to do this. He still went and did it. This is what this nigga says. Every East Coast nigga love beating the shit out of a nigga, especially a nigga he know he can win. Bruh, what did I say? I said I tried to avoid this. I did proper protocol. I tweeted, don't do this. I DM'd him, don't do this. I called his people.
You're explaining to him a little bit too much at this point, Mick.
What? Do you think I'm just going to sit back and let him rap? No. I'm sorry, Eazy. Everybody is not like you. And that's not a shot either. When Cassidy is shooting, he's shooting at you with diss records and you don't respond, that could never be me. It could never be me. I'm sorry. Your end goal is a battle. My end goal is my pen. Period, bro. Period. Right? He said the third one is on call for. Cool. We leave it at that. It ain't uncalled for. He was a store runner. Street niggas don't do brunch. Get them likes up. We have 450 people watching. Get these likes up.
Sick nigga.
Now.
And that better not be alcohol in your cup, because drinking alcohol on a stream while you sick is kind of nasty work, Mick. Damn sure don't look like tea. I heard ice in there juggling. I gotta get you a little bit, man. That's the homie. Every
time me and Eazy text is because somebody is texting me, telling me Eazy is talking about me. I put this on my son. Every single time Me and Eazy text is me texting him because somebody is texting me, telling me that he is talking about me. So I'm responding to him privately. Because it's like, bro, what's going on, bro? We started this phone conversation on a high note. I'm helping you with whatever project you got from a definition standpoint for lyricism. So I'm thinking we here. I'm thinking we good. Like I don't talk about none of his controversies online. I don't speak on none of that. That ain't none of my business. It's not. Right? So on February 5th, which is what, 2 weeks ago, I text him again, laughing emojis. Because he does another blog, probably saying something to the effect of, I'm bullying Verb.
Content.
Verb.
It's all good.
My response was, he got 35 plus hours talking about me. I have 15 minutes out on Verb, bro. He said he got 35 hours talking about I said, I'm a part of it. He picked on me. That's how I see it in my South
At this
Bronx
point, y'all are arguing who's bullying who.
Period.
He picked on me. Get a tissue.
And then he sent me a message like, yo, this one is I right here, though. Right? I'm like, I'm terrorizing this nigga. Then it's back to recapping songs and teaching. Right? Cool. Eazy text me asking about proof for the ghostwriting.
Hey, he wanted that.
Like,
he wanted that. He wanted that before he went live that day, huh?
I'm on my way.
I know.
I missed my flight to go to Virginia Beach, so now I gotta get.
Hey, Verb and E, y'all both are untrustworthy people. Eazy damn sure was laughing, giggling, and looking to get his hands on that ghostwriting proof that day. He wanted to get that stream going, huh? But at least Eazy admits that he's, he bag chase, do his content on stream and everything. But I don't know what's up with those two guys as far as their friendship. Hey, let them be friends and keep that over there. I'm cool.
My car. This nigga texted me talking about my blog was influenced by his 24/7 shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm looking at my phone in disbelief. I'm like, yo, I can't believe it. I'm one of the people. I give people props all day long. Most of my page is about other rappers. I do Cologne and Cap. Yo, let me change my hat for this.
My hat for this nigga.
Everything I do is for other rappers. If you influenced me, I'm gonna tell you influenced me. I love telling my peers that they influenced me. You didn't influence me with my blog. I literally just wanted to get the blog out. And I had to get it done. I wasn't thinking about Eazy's 24/7. I only saw 2 episodes. I'm sorry, bro. But you did not influence that. Respectfully. So we go back and forth about that. I'm like, yo, I said, we arguing. I said, why are we arguing?
I ain't gonna lie, Mickey. I definitely probably started this much earlier than I thought. I didn't want to have to play this much of your vid, homie. Y'all make sure y'all head over to Mickey Factz channel because this is a 2-hour live. We probably played about 10 minutes or 8 minutes of it. Y'all go over there and make sure y'all watch the full thing. I'm just looking for what I think he's about to get to in a couple seconds. I just started way earlier than I thought I was.
About what you influenced. We arguing about a video, bro? We arguing about edits? And he's like, I don't know. And I said to him, one thing I do is I admit. Nigga. Yeah, nigga. This is not snitching. I'm not committing a crime. You ain't committed a crime, and I didn't commit a crime. You want to talk about me or for whatever reason, I don't know. So he wanted me to come on his show and talk. And I said, no comment. I said, if there's anything that you want to ask me in this chat and I'll tell you. And he ended it with, that's crazy. So now
they go that brat shit.
That was when was this? This was last Thursday. Right?
I tried to tell y'all they go that brat shit.
Thursday. So now today. I'm
changed the hat.
With the flu.
Changed
the
hat
4th year anniversary of Pendulum Inc. is this weekend. I'm doing as much, I'm trying to do as much promo as I can get done. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
For our Patreon. So I'm working on the Patreon. I got a joint album coming out tonight, Manifest Destiny 2. I'm in and out of sleep. I'm sick. Niggas is texting me talking about Eazy's talking about me. I'm like, yo, come on. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you get your content off. Everybody else can get theirs off too, right?
What's going on? Why is Eazy still? What is he talking about now?
It's content.
So I go and I watch it. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, what is happening, bro? Like, I explained to Eazy what the situation and scenario was, bro. I said, Eazy, I beg niggas to leave me alone. Niggas didn't want to leave me alone, bro. I already battled Verb. I don't want to battle him again. I want to embarrass him for the week. That's what I told you, Eazy. I want to embarrass him and terrorize him for the week. He has never had this done to him before. I told him this.
You guys are arguing over this shit for it sounds like the span of 2 weeks. Is he like a fucking undercover right now at this point? Like, why are you still arguing this shit, Mick? Is he an undercover sent by Verb to get you to not put it out or some shit? What did Verb, Eazy think? His influence was going to get you to stop, and maybe Verb paid him too. This is, y'all arguing over this too long, Mick. I didn't notice all of this piece, man.
I forewarned him. I told,
yo, get your plague ready for Eazy, because if you want everybody heels that got paid, Verb he might have got some money from Zone and just forwarded it to Eazy. Like, I don't know. What the fuck?
True Foe not to do this. I said it before any song dropped for True Foe. I went and did a blog and said, don't expect Rafe. There's padding in the gloves. So yeah, y'all thinking, so if people think Save You is better than a song that I did, that's fine. I came into this situation with True Foe at 65%. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was trying to just hit his ribs up a little bit enough so that he can still promote Street Niggas Don't Do. That's what I did. I told True Foe, I said, True Foe, I could have dropped a song on you every day of the month if I wanted to. I said I could have dropped every day of the month and I could have got beats like Save You. You think you're the only one that got beats like Save You? I could have did that. That's not difficult to do. I spared you. Nobody's talking about the diss records. It's diss records. So when you say things like nobody's talking about it, bro, do you know how music works, bro? You do know that you got to keep promoting the song. I stopped promoting the songs, bro. Like you gonna do. You do a battle. Now let me make this clear with me. I can bet money on all of.
I give up. Normally I'm way better. I thought I had it timestamp. I give up. Shout out to Mick though. Dope blog. He's talking a lot of back and forth breakdown from his perspective. But what I really want to get to, people, is when he calls out Eazy The Block Captain, texts him, I lost respect for you. And like I said, that very common seems to be. The way people come up sometimes, or the way that they act even as grown people, it shows their experiences. It shows, because some people, we just be jumping on people's heels for lacking integrity and principles and shit. And sometimes they just ain't grow up with the shit. Maybe nobody taught it to them. Maybe ain't had no homies around them that carried it that way. And then they was influenced. Maybe no big homies, older uncles, brothers, cousins, or whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to say like I know the guy's fucking life. It's just there's things that's missing there that at this point of life is supposed to be more common. For example, the loss of respect. Like, I'm not saying that that's jump off of a bridge extreme, but it means a lot. You know, people go around this world, they argue things like, what do you want more? Love, fear, or respect? That's like a consistent argument, right? If you respect somebody, you won't ever put your hand on his girl. You won't look at his girl sideways. You'll never disrespect his kids. His friends get grace from you, like, oh, you with him. You'll never lie to the person. You'll never try to cheat the person. You'll never try to get over on the person. You'll never abuse, you know what I'm saying, their presence, because they say sometimes people live by the philosophy of like, you know, if you can't be used, you're useless. You don't abuse people that you have respect for, even if they're sitting right there to be overused or taken advantage of. These are the things that happens when you have respect for somebody. You don't talk to them a certain way. You choose your word selection a certain way. It's out of respect. Yeah, I mean, you don't put them in certain spots to make them feel challenged or overly challenged. You could have mistakes. You could have your slip ups. You could have your arguments. You could have your differences of opinions. You could have your many fallings and fallouts. You know, we've all had that with our loved ones. But when you have respect for somebody, there's a lot of boxes that get checked. 100%. If you are bold enough to tell somebody, I lost respect for you, it seems easy, like you use that so casually. I don't know if you think that it's a scare tactic. I don't know if you think your influence is that strong. I don't know if you really mean it. I don't know if you really know what having a man walking around being respected really means. I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure, because same reason why I said I'm cool on dude, and now Mickey's telling the same story. I lost respect. What is this text that you said? I lost respect. First of all, who do you think you are? But I lost respect for you. If you tell somebody like me, I lost respect for you, I don't want to sound extreme, but there's pieces of a threat in that. I'm not trying to say you're telling me, I'll read that and I say, oh shit, he just picked his gun up. All right, let me get him before he get me. I'm not saying that. But there's elements of a threat in that. Threats ain't always physical. I lost respect for you. Okay, damn. Now, if I do business with him, is he gonna act like this? If he performs on my stage, is he gonna be A+ game? If I tell him a secret, is he gonna hold me down? If I let him closer to my personal life, is that gonna end up on the next phone call that gets recorded and released? You know what I'm saying? Like if you tell somebody you lost respect for them, they're not supposed to trust you. They're not supposed to fuck with you. And they're supposed to interpret that in certain forms as a threat. Doubling back to the beginning of this video, it's preposterous to pick up your phone and text a nigga that then. You are a backwards person with your principles and your morals, and you're starting to show desperation. Desperation is something that I avoid, because people that are desperate, they definitely put their morals and their principles to the side. It's the same thing that Smack said in his response to you when Knowledge asked him about what's up with you and Eazy. Nah, never. I'm the same way, dude. I'm the same way. I'm being cordially respectful on the internet because we're all still in battle rap. But I do not deal with you at all. At all. I just want to be a reactor and a blogger, which means that if you are in the headlines, I'm going to talk about it confidently. You're not going to be able to steer me away on some old, I'm the algorithm. See, that don't work on me. I'm talking about anything that interests me, and you can do the same. If I have my card that gets announced in a week or two and you think it's trash, if you cut on your camera and you take a clip of me talking about it, breaking it down, and you pause it and you say, ARP, he over talked this batch up right here. That shit is trash. That little giggly, goofy stuff that he does. I ain't flagging you. I ain't crying. I'll probably just react to it or respond to it. And then we could both have our little algorithmic content. Looks like right now you need it a lot. So you could diss my whatever's going on my channel. Grab a clip if you want. I ain't running to no YouTube police behind that. Well, I hear you. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I hear you when you say you don't like people using your content if it's like lying on or whatever try to content you painted it. But I damn sure ain't trying to get your channel taken down or flagged or claim cyberbullying. I don't believe in the word bully once you get to a certain age. I've said I teach my son that. I don't believe in getting bullied at a certain age. There's no such thing as a bully to me. I don't believe in the word after I get to a certain point in life. You can't bully me in any respect. If you want to digitally go after like something that I'm not touching at the time, like a page or whatever, and I'm not saying you Easy. Don't feel disrespected and feel jeered and then start calling me, bitch ass nigga like you're doing Jay Mills. Like that's too much. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm not into it with you. I ain't calling you all that type of shit. But I ain't doing that bitch shit. All right. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, B. I don't want to take your channel down. I don't want to claim that you cyberbullying me. Them words don't fit for me. I can't look in the mirror and be like, yo, man, Eazy is cyberbullying me. No, I'm going to pick up my camera and I'm going to fight back digitally the same way I would in person if I had a problem with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people show their personalities and how they react to shit. You know what I mean? Go ahead, URL, take a clip of my voice, chop and screw me, put it in your trailer for Calico, drop that shit and have the whole battle rap culture say, oh, they got you ARP. And I just go, cool, good one. I'll be back. It'll be my turn again. That's it. No sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? But outside of content, I hope you now understand. You're wasting your time texting certain people. You're not clouded like that. You're not an asset to me. You don't do anything for me to make me step on my morals or principles. That's a waste of a text message. And then you out yourself and then you get my response. You shouldn't have even said anything. You were nervous because I didn't reply to it. You know what I mean? Like, no, like stand on what we both said. Stand on it. Just stand on it. Just stand on it. I'll give y'all another quick one before we get up out of here. I want to tell y'all the difference between Eazy and Jay Mills when I just happened coincidentally be in the same type of situation at different times with both of them. The difference between y'all two. So I never said anything. I never broke down or did like a video or address a blog of like me and Jay Mills fallout until he did that series he was doing, the downfall of battle rap or what hurt battle rap the most or whatever. And his episode 1 was RBE and URL. And the things that I told you, I did the stream. I said, when I listened to that blog and I watched the things that he said and the respect that he showed me and RBE, that made me put down any of the lingering feelings I had for Jay Mills. Now, let me tell you why I respected that. Because Jay Mills and I have a similar situation to me and you 5 days ago. Meaning, once upon a time, we had our fallout. It was both known to both of us. It was a fallout. You knew you was over there and I knew I was over here, just like me and Eazy, right? Fast forward, something comes to my phone and I did the same thing. I didn't respond. And years passed, never used it against him, never put it on screen, never told no stories, never talked about him. I went my way. But what he showed me in his videos, the very first time he said my name after I did Turn Your Lights Off, that I remember, he said, shout out to ARP. And I swear to God, maybe I'm a over-analyzing, over-psyche sometimes person, but I swear to God, me being around Jay Mills and interacting and communicating and talking and dealing with him enough, his personality is very fast. I told y'all, Serious Jones, Hitman, me, Jay Mills, those are probably like the top 4 people to avoid an argument with. Jay Mills is absolutely on the top arguers list. When I watched him pause in that moment, I read it almost as if his fast thinking brain was thinking like, man, ARP, should I shout this nigga out? That's how I interpreted it. You know, that's how I interpreted it. But publicly and on a camera like that, no ego, no pride problems to say, so ARP reaction. Shout out to ARP. Knowing the behind the scenes of me and him, I respected it because nobody knows the behind the scenes of me and Jay Mills, but me and Jay Mills. So I respected how he did that. You are not the same because when you sent that same text that didn't get answered, you jumped on your shit. Oh, I text the ARP op nigga. Nobody should ever trust you then. I made the right decision. That's what you just showed me. Now, somebody like Jay Mills, I give him all the respect back now. It doesn't mean we have to work together. We don't have to be buddies ever. It does. I'm not saying that. But men establishing respect, the word respect that you keep texting people you lost. Sometimes that's all you need amongst men, respect. And you could do whatever you're doing, and I could be over here doing whatever I'm doing. And if you notice, when I cover the motherfucker, it's always in respect. Whether I think it's a good track, he ain't tried nothing bad, but if he did, I still would do it respectfully because I respect him. You couldn't handle not even getting a reply as a text message. You get online and op ass ARP, but you just asked me for a favor. You just asked me to book you. See the difference between even the two of you. So way more, he's presenting a way more sturdy person. And that's just a fact of the real story between me and Jay Mills and me and you. That's documented. Get that nigga Mills. Oh man, somebody got to stop me when I can't prove it. You know what I mean? What was this one? RBE was and is the best league in my eyes. Will always support even if you stay retired. That 4K line to Eazy was cold too. No deposit. Oh, yeah. So I was similar with Jag. We on camera together. I'm standing next to him and saying, I don't trust these niggas. I'm standing right next to him, telling him that after he did that Lil Wayne shit. And I'm not perfect. I slipped a little bit, still worked with him again, but his contract was different. And ask him how much he got paid for his first battle back. What was it? Froze and then show, or show and then froze? Either one. Ask him how much he got paid. You got to make this up. Be willing to be marked out. That's why I said that to Eazy. Because I don't want to work with you. I don't want to step on I want us to react and act the way that we said to each other as men. Doesn't mean I need to disrespect you. I'm not here to disrespect you. I just don't want to be your buddy anymore. I don't want us to be friends anymore. I don't want us to do business anymore. I don't want to negotiate with you anymore. Right? So you want to come around here with somebody that you have that understanding with from your prior you lost respect for me. The key word, respect. Fine, Eazy. I can do what I did with Jag. $4,000, no deposit, and I'm gonna try to get Jay Mills 15 to 20. Do you accept? If so, I'll get the contracts drafted up. The fuck? Y'all got the wrong one, man. I didn't need it then, and I don't need it now. I'm even worse now. I'm even worse now because now I don't even got to try to be more business. Like, ARP, just relax, man. I know you and this person is much different. It's just a battle. We running a league here. Let's do it. I'm worse now. The retired version of ARP, like these full circles or these one-offs, if we not cool, like if we not forget being booked, and I'm gonna be doing more bookings this year. Like I might turn up a little bit. I got a little bit of an itch to check some boxes and to have some fun for the members and the channel. You know, I really do for 2026. But if we're not cool, don't text me. Don't. There be numbers that come through my phone. I don't got them saved because when I retired, I was just like, this person right here, I don't want to keep any type of relationship with at all. We only coexisted in that space because of battle rap. In real life, I get to do that now with a majority of you guys. Don't, yo, you know what? Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. Like, I literally only want people on these cards that I enjoy breaking bread with. Literally. Good people I fuck with, people I respect. Those are the people I want to book. I don't want to work with Eazy because he decided, yo, even though it was I lost respect for you, yo, put me and Mills together. Who the fuck are you? No, do it on the trench. Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I'm so in that type of mode now when it comes to RBE as my retired league owner ass, man. On my upcoming card, there's a couple people I fuck with so heavy, and I wanted to get them on the card and I didn't. And I text them niggas. I said, yo, man, I ain't forget about you. Because it's like interpersonal now for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like more interpersonal now. Yo, homie, like, you off parole now? Like, all right, that type shit is built into these cards now because I don't have to do none of it. I didn't have to then either. But like I said, I was more laid back about certain people because it is the business element I got to get past. I don't got none of that now. Ain't no trying to sell no pay-per-view. I ain't trying to sell nothing. I don't got to convince y'all about no matchups. I don't got to do nothing. I ain't selling no products. I don't care how many clicks. Well, I want to make my money back. Let me not lie about that. But I'm cool. I'm cool. And I'm going to enjoy being as productive as I will be in 2026 with matchmaking, knowing that the retired guy did that much this year. And didn't even sell a pay-per-view, a VOD, or a single ticket. Just threw it on YouTube. I'm gonna enjoy that by the end of the year. Be like, look what I did as a retired guy. That's gonna be fun. So shout out to everybody that is gonna find their way through the RBE stage channel matchups in 2026 because I want to have some fun. I really do. I'm gonna turn up a little bit more this year. Keep your negotiations intact though, people, because it's YouTube only. And I'm not being Santa Claus out here. Every once in a while, jump out the window a little bit. If it's really something I want to check off the box, like the main event to the upcoming shit, it's a battle I wanted to do for years. So I'll pay a little extra. That's probably not gonna come back. It's all good. I know that. I know that money is not coming back, but I want to get it done. I mean, so sometimes I'll jump out the window, but I know I am. You're not getting over on me. I know I am. It's something I want to do. Outside of matchups like that, if it's like, nah, I still want to see this, but this ain't like, damn, I've been wanted to do this shit. Nigga, I ain't cutting no crazy ass, better call the trenches.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I drop it, connected to block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry True Podcast. Welcome to the house of and shout out to the members.